Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Scorpio for December 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please, Spirit Guides, give me one card for Scorpio for December. Please take only things which you feel like you resonate with. If you will, please like the video. And if you like the channel, subscribe. Thank you. Let's see. Can we have one card for Scorpio? Oh, wow. It's a sad card, but let's see. Empty well. Time to replenish. You are finalizing something, or you are in deep regret that something took place, or something has happened, or something has held you in squeeze for so long. It's like I have like that need to breathe energy. And it's a time for you to replenish. If you are isolating yourself, if you are isolated by the people around you, if people not necessarily does want to talk with you, there is it's a blessing in disguise. You are rewarded at the minute. You are given a time to replenish your energy, to recuperate, to find that way of breathing. It's like you have to. I feel like you have to learn again how to breathe with the full chest. It's like, because up to now you've been squeezed, I feel the energy, to the point that you forgot even how to properly breathe. Maybe not literally, but in terms of energetically and mentally. You feel like you've been in the prison for too long. And this is, you need to remember to forgive yourself if you ever has stayed in the relationship for much too long due to, I don't know, circumstances or financial constraints or children. It doesn't matter. As long as you release yourself from it, nothing else matters. Nothing. People. Again, we have people. There is something important about people. Either people are causing you troubles or people abandoning you at the minute. And it causes you even more anxiety, but this is in fear. Yes, people causing you a fear. People creating more problems than there is need for it. But the spirit guides are telling you, stop thinking about the others, think only about yourself. This moment in time when you granted from the universe that precious moment to learn again how to live, to redefine your life, for you to find out what truly makes you happy. And they, the spirit guides, and I feel it strongly, they isolating you from people. They want those people to live your life, to leave you alone for a moment, for you to have a clean slate, for you to not be influenced by anybody, for you to, and why stop fearing it. It meant to happen. The people who meant to be in your life, they will come back, but they will come back under your conditions, when you will be ready for it, when you will be able to defend yourself, to set boundaries, to say what you truly want and desire. And only those people who will truly want to make you happy will stay or will come back. Where are you currently? We have the Queen of Pentacles. You are dealing with somebody who is grounded, stable, or you are working on making yours. This is the energy you are making. You used to give a lot. Because queens are the people who want to share the skills and assets which they possess. And it's like you always been giving. And now you want the spirit guides cannot. You overgave. You depleted yourself. It's why the spirit guides are emptying your surroundings for you to force you to focus on yourself. It's like trying to recuperate, trying to work on your finances, trying to grant your energy, trying to be who you meant to be. And we have, after endings with somebody, 10 of Swords with King of Wands. It looks like after difficult endings, which has happened with somebody who was passionate, was always in charge, who wanted always to overrule you. We have 9 of Cups as well with Queen of Pentacles. Learning is grounding yourself, learning how to be happy. And if there is anybody abandoning you and causing a lot of fear, anxiety, the spirit guides are telling you, Stop thinking about them, because they're not meant to be in your life. They will replace them with somebody who truly will make you happy. It's like relationships are blessings, as long as they are truly blessings. Yes, it's like there can be toxic relationships, there can be very bad relationships, and the moment you're learning how to make yourself happy, and it's what we're supposed to do at the basis, because if we knew how to make ourselves happy, never ever the toxic relationship would enter our life. And this is what you're doing at the moment, and they helping you. And this is, don't be scared that people are leaving, because those who can make you happy will enter. In your thoughts. In your thoughts. Plenty, but too many. Let's see. Okay. Here you go. 10 of Wands in reverse. I love it. You're dropping the burdens. You want to drop anything which makes you anxious, which makes you tired. You want to give up on. You don't want to think about the past. You don't want to. Still, it's popping up in your mind, but you don't want to give too much. You are tired of giving, not receiving anything. 10 of Wands, of doing stuff for others, and that when you need help, they don't want you. And it's like, I feel strongly like some of you might be in the situation when, for example, something has collapsed in your life. 10 of Swords, I saw, yes, collapsed means somebody betrayed you, and you asked people who used to be always close friends, family, or whoever, for help, for mental support, and they refused. And this is the best way of checking who you're supposed to be surrounding yourself with. When you are in deep shit and you ask for help and they refuse, get rid of them. This is bad vibration. It's the people only who knows how to anchor you down, how to bring you down and anchor you to the bottom. We shouldn't surround ourselves with people who do not vibe higher and who cannot help us to graduate in this race of raising our vibrations. Yes? Okay. In your thoughts, we have Knight of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Knight of Pentacles and Two of Swords, blocking something, blocking a progress, blocking the people, blocking. This is like you don't want to be overburdened anymore. It's why you're blocking any offers of love, any offers of stability, any offers which can lead anywhere. It's like you don't want even a slow progress. Or you blocking people who want to use you. Offers. Basically, it looks like for some of you, you're not trusting anybody to the point that you don't want friends, you don't want love, you're isolating yourself. But it's like, if you need space, if you need time for yourself, yes, definitely. But if you feel like you're going into depression, and if you feel like it's because you living in fear and this can cause a depression, you have to ask for help. You have to go and check it with somebody. You have to have somebody who can verify, like your mother or father, or who can verify if you are in a good state, because we have blocking something good, and it's coming from your mind, it's coming from your thoughts. I love Nine of Pentacles. It's an offer of anything, job, work, love. The only one which can lead to Ten of Pentacles, and you're still blocking it. You don't want it, or you are thinking if to cut it off, but it might be self-destructive, not even realizing. But if you need a space, if you really truly want a space for yourself, time for yourself, to recuperate, to replenish, then definitely block it as long as you want, as long as you feel like you're in a healthy space. Okay, if you're dealing with anybody, where are they currently? If you dealt, but I feel like you're stronger, you might be single. It's like, or you're on the edge, on the air, to giving up on somebody, not wanting to give energy to anything because it was too tiring and you don't want to be tired anymore. Whoever you're dealing with, they have Two of Wands and Four of Wands. They're choosing different household. They're choosing different lover, they're choosing different household. It might be the people who it might be some people, not necessarily one person you're dealing with. They're choosing the previous place. If you had the lover who promised you to leave the family for you, It's not gonna, doesn't look like it's gonna happen because they're going back. They're choosing something else. Two of Wands is choosing different path, and it towards something which they already have, healthy foundation, or healthy foundation with somebody else, but it's already here. And they're choosing something else in their thoughts, but which they already have, something which they already have. Maybe they created it behind the scenes, behind your back, but this is something which they already had, and this is really disappointing you, and it's why you're not trusting anybody. And this might be that it's not necessarily people causing you people. It's like you are scared of people at the minute because you cannot trust anybody. Their world, they're in their thoughts, they want to close the cycle to reopen another one. Aquarius, Capricorn energy. I'm sorry, but they're not meant to be in your life. Absolutely not. Because they never knew how to make you happy. How I know it? Because you are learning right now how to make yourself happy. Who you truly are, and what you truly desire. If you were in the correct relationship, you never would question it. We have Three of Cups. They don't want reconciliation. It might be you asking them about reconciliation, or anybody there was asking about reconciliation. It looks like that person doesn't want it. They're choosing something else which they already had. It might be going back to the ex, or choosing something which they've been creating behind the scenes because they have it already. They're going towards something which they established already. You might not have known, and they're closing the completely. They're thinking about how to tell you that reconciliation is not possible. They want to close. They want to give a closure. They are thinking how to give a closure to this, to not reconcile. I'm sorry. It might be you asking them for reconciliation, or there might be their family asking them to think twice before they will do that huge change. But they don't want to. They want a new chapter in their life. They want to celebrate. What's the advice from the spirit guides? It might be, for some of you, that it might be really you blocking somebody's offer because that person is coming for reconciliation, because they want to close the cycle. They want to close the cycle, and they're coming back. This is like they're coming back to their ex. They're coming back to something which they once called a house, a home. Take it as it resonates. If this is with you, then yes. But then, if so, then they have to close something, close the cycle to come back and reconcile, which means they are already involved somewhere else. Okay, what's the advice from the spirit guides? But you gain the time to replenish and learn what makes you happy. That person never made you happy. This separation, there is definitely separation here. And either way, that person is choosing somebody else or coming back, trying to reconcile. And you are blocking them because you don't want to do everything again, because that person was lazy and never made any effort to make you happy. Which is good. We have Five of Cups. Either way, it gave you time to find yourself again, which is beautiful. And now, if this would be a mistake to accept them back, it will be on you. Okay, Five of Cups, because you have a knowledge now. You didn't have the last time. Now you have. Five of Cups, the regret, the misery. We're looking at the spilled milk. But in this deck, it's so interesting that the two cups are spilled. Those three are standing there still. In this deck, there is more standing and waiting still to be rescued than those which were spilled. The Empress. Taurus Libra energy. Spirit asking you, if you need time for yourself, there is more than you used to give, more than the other person. Yes, you are more worth. You are the Empress. You somebody who can manifest whatever you want. You can turn gold, the shit into gold. You can, whatever you touch, it turns into gold. You are the nurturer. You are the. You can give birth to anything. Maybe you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, okay, they're saying don't regret. There is more. The pregnancy is a blessing, and you will enjoy having that kid, regardless if you will with the father or not. They're saying don't regret. It's not worth it. The blessing, the child is always a blessing, and you will enjoy the relationship with your child more than with the person with the father or mother, with the person who made that child, whom you had that child with. But they're saying as well, don't regret. You are they're saying, don't be this, because this is your true potential. You are more worth than the person who left you if there is a separation. If you follow the advice, what will happen? Because we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse came. Oh my. Okay, why? Why 10 Pentacles in reverse? No relationship, no household, no home. King of Wands. One more. And Queen of Swords. Okay, I know. Look. If you follow the advice, if you decide stop regretting something, it's like if you understand your worth, if you see that whatever you're crying over is less than you have, that you are more worthy than the person you've been with, then look, you will avoid, beautiful, you will avoid the relationship and establishing the foundations, getting married basically with somebody who never will give you happiness, happy home. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You will avoid this with somebody with mismatched energies, and with you will avoid the relationship with somebody, one person being passionate and the another person being bitchy. Look how big dissonance energetically it is. If you give yourself worth, if you understand your worth, you will not get stuck in the marriage, which will be a disaster at the end. Only losing money, because one person will be spending money on whatever they want, another person will be giving. This is a card of leadership, this is a card of bringing fulfillment, desires and needs. And it's important to not end up in situations like that. Like the worst thing in our life, what can happen to end up in toxic relationship. Look, what has happened between two of you, commitment in reverse came. There was definitely a person who does not want to commit. You have two cards. You will see, you will not end up in the relationship when commitment, it never will be on the table, never will be offered. What do you think about them? Scorpio, what do you think about them? I will never forget. It's either you will never forget them or they never will forget your energy because you're too giving. Or what they're thinking about you. Celebration. They're thinking that you always will wait for them and you always will be willing to reconcile. They just need to come back for a while. Prove them wrong. Thank you for watching. I hope it will help somebody.